Tonight, the United States and a handful of world powers are stepping in and trying to cool off the rising conflict between India and Pakistan. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio spoke with both warring countries, calling for peace talks as the countries exchange fire in the Kashmir region. Earlier, Islamabad said it had knocked down at least 25 Indian drones in their airspace, while New Delhi accuses its neighbor of targeting Indian military bases. Jason Gaidola joins us live in studio with the latest. Jason?
Minisa, no signs of de-escalation so far today or the return to day-to-day life in the Kashmir region. Numerous towns are still under blackout advisories in the event of military strikes.
अपनी दुकानों की, अपने घरों की, अपनी गाड़ियों की लाइटें बंद कर दे और अपने-अपने घर पे चले जाए.
Security personnel in the Indian part of Kashmir urged residents to turn off their lights and stay indoors as loud explosions and flashes in the night sky were heard.
Shelling की आवाज आ रही है, firing की आवाज आ रही है. बाकी हवाओं में कुछ जैसे.
This man says that he could hear the bombs and now a blackout is in effect. Today, there appears to be no signs of de-escalation between India and Pakistan, as both countries are blaming each other for a slew of drone strikes over the last 48 hours.
The night of 7th and 8th May, India has undertaken yet another blatant military act of aggression against Pakistan by sending Harap drones at multiple locations.
Pakistan's military claims it shot down at least 25 drones from India, adding that New Delhi is ramping up provocation. Conversely, India's army accuses Islamabad of sending strikes towards 3 of its military bases.
Pakistan has also claimed that India deliberately attacked religious sites. This is completely false again. I have made it clear that the targets were terrorist infrastructure, terrorist facilities.
The exchanges come a day after Pakistani officials say Indian missiles killed 31 civilians along the line of control, which India maintains that it targeted militants. New Delhi says more than a dozen of its citizens were also killed, and that it's retaliating after a gunman killed 26 people, mostly Hindu tourists, last month.
It is not our intention to escalate the situation. However, if there are military attacks on us, there should be no doubt that it will be met with a very, very firm response.
The 2 nuclear-armed nations are now seeing intervention from across the globe.
Some of the countries in the Arabian Gulf also, who are close to us, and obviously they have a good relationship with India also, they have also advised that de-escalation should take place immediately. But India is making it, it's almost impossible.
Today, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio spoke with both countries over the phone, calling for peace talks.
In both calls, the Secretary emphasized the need for immediate de-escalation and called for an end to the violence. He expressed U.S. support for direct dialogue between India and Pakistan and encouraged continued efforts to improve communications.
The U.S. State Department did not make it clear if Rubio will mediate talks between India and Pakistan, but could support an independent investigation into last month's massacre of 26 people, mostly Hindu tourists.